Longhorns will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense in a split backfield now. They're going to the air on the first play. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. When this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The shotgun handoff here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Scooped up on the defense. Oh, the big fella in the clear. Can't they chase him down? Oh, and he fumbles. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, their hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Check this out. Offense going for it inside their own 40. Trying for a fourth down completion. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense. Eventually just goes to the check down for the running back. Moves the chains and keeps this drive going.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. He's going to hand this off. He shreds the tackle. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss on the play.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 for that first down loss. Trying to find room. It's Callow. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Fielded near the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll throw it now. He makes the grab. They can't stop him. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. They mix it up with a run. Fighting him off. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. And the tailback's got it again. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
It's a solid game to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Longhorns with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Split backfield here. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Chris, anytime a quarterback starts to take off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Rhodes. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this fourth down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that first down.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to chuck it again. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this third and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Georgia.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise, no big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go across midfield at the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's bringing it back at the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Against the tight end is complete. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Running back has it on a screen now. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Receiver makes the grab. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Out past the 30. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here
decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Caught quickly. Powering through the defender. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
That pass is caught. Touchdown, Texas. They continue to roll up the score.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Got the first down and still motoring. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Not this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage and the line of scrimmage, and the result is a sack.
So here they come on fourth and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. He's going to pull it down and run. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Longhorns will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pass rush closing in. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pitch caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure.
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
On the move now. QB gives himself up for a sack.
The quarterback's trying to get away from the pressure. He gets outside of the pocket, but this defense was not having it. They've got enough athletic ability on that defense to be able to come up with a sack.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Going for his running back. He flips it to the back across the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Dogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Gives it to the back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Get set, get set.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
No huddle now for the offense.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
The Longhorns line it up with 1st and goal. Design quarterback line. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Leaning on the run game here. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they'll set up with a PA2. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
The fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them in bounds, and keep that clock moving.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the fourth quarter.
The Dogs will have to kick it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks free. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. He breaks free. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking right, this one caught. The defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Longhorns come up to the line in a hurry-up. Obvious False start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45.
Lasso.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down.
Cricket.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. That was crucial, Kirk. Barring something crazy, that should be enough to secure a mild upset in this early season showdown game.
On paper, this looked like an upset, but they sure carried themselves out there tonight like they were favored. Still a long way to go. Still can get better, but possibly this football team could make a run in the postseason. When the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And the extra point was up and good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll try a pass here. Pass not complete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback and this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. Hit as he throws it deep. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Now defense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now. But I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Pressure is coming. Trying to create here on the move. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0.